Hello my friends, this is Shannon from Southern Prepper Life. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, won't you like, subscribe, and share my channel and hit that notification button to get new videos. Okay, let's jump into it today. I wanted to share with you my small Walmart prepper haul today. So I'm just going to share a few things with you and we'll keep moving from there. So here we have our ramen noodles. We keep those stocked up. We have the chicken, beef, and shrimp flavor. I've never had the beef and shrimp flavor, so I decided to give those a try. I usually always do the chicken. I tend to be a creature of habit. But we keep the ramen on hand because you could take those noodles and you can spice them up, add some seasonings to them, put some boneless, skinless chicken in them or some vegetables, and you have a meal. Alright, right here we have a couple of bread pans. I've never made a loaf of bread before, so I'm going to try to learn how to make a loaf of bread. So I bought a couple of bread pans to learn how to do that. We'll see how that comes out. Okay, back here we have a box of premium crackers. I bought that for the prepper pantry, but that probably won't make it there because I tend to be the type of person that eats a lot of crackers. I know I shouldn't, but I do. So there's a box of premium crackers. And then when you're prepping, you want to make sure that you're thinking about not just food, but your hygiene. And so we have some Colgate toothpaste. Here's a 3-pack. You want to buy things in packs when you can because the stores are still putting a limit on some items. So if you can get a 3-pack of something, sometimes that's better than just buying one. And then here we have some Vaseline here. You need to think about keeping some Vaseline on hand just for those medical needs and what have you. And then right here we have bandage wraps where you can, if someone sprains their wrist or their ankle, you have a way to wrap them up. You know, we get in a dire situation where you can't get the medical attention that you need. Something like a sprained wrist or an ankle can be taken care of easily with a bandage wrap. Here we have our packages of toothbrushes to go along with our toothpaste. You know, we need to be able to switch our toothbrushes out, so buy more than one. And here we have some cocoa or Vaseline with cocoa butter in it. So we need to keep lotion on hand for our hands and our arms and our legs. You really want to think about hygiene when you're prepping because you want that comfort of life to stay as normal as possible. And you know, not having your hygiene products really changes things. Okay, we got this package of wet ones here, hand wipes. And I figured I'd go ahead and get those because it's been difficult finding cleansing wipes and hand wipes and things of that nature. So we want to stay as sanitary as possible. So I just purchased this box of wet ones. And it was the last one on the shelf, so I got lucky. Alright, here we have some little sewing items. A sewing kit here with some thread in it. And it has 3 needles in it. But we also bought some other needles here, and we have some safety pins. You know, you never realize how much you need a safety pin until you need it. And then you realize you don't have any. So think about that, you know, having to mend and patch clothes and things of that nature. Get you some needle and thread and get you some safety pins. All right, next we have some children's ibuprofen. And that's necessary because children get sick as well. And if you have children, you need to keep medicine on hand for them. Again, we're coming into the flu season and it is compounded by COVID-19. So you need to keep plenty of medicine on hand. And back here we have some Drano to unclog our pipes here, some Drano Max. Sometimes pipe work can really be a problem when they get clogged up. So to keep that comfort of life going, you want to keep you some Drano on hand. All right, here we have some vitamin D. It's good to help your bones and your immune system. And in the time that we're living in, you really need to be trying to take some vitamins to boost your immune system and strengthen your bones. So make sure you get some vitamins, get extra vitamins, because you're going to need them. And here we have some Johnson & Johnson Shea and Cocoa Butter Oil Gel. Okay, so that can be used in the place of lotion, or you can use it on your feet and things of that nature. All right, here I found these Ozark Trail focusing LED flashlights. And you see they come with the batteries there, AAA batteries. This flashlight is 400 lumens. And I already have one of these, and I went back and bought one for my parents and one for best friend, because this flashlight is a really good flashlight. It has 3 levels. It has a high beam, a low beam, and then it has an emergency flasher on it. And this flashlight was, I want to say, between $13 and $14, but I think it's well worth it. And it runs on AAA batteries. Here we have some deodorant. And again, it's one of those things you want to pay attention to, that hygiene. Keep your hygiene items in stock. Keep more than enough. Because when a person's hygiene goes away, life gets quite uncomfortable. And right behind that, we have a feminine item there. You want to make sure, if you're a woman, you have daughters, you want to keep all of the feminine hygiene products in stock, so that if we come into a grid down scenario, you already have the supplies that you need for being a woman. All right, here again, we're addressing hygiene. So we have some Dial soap here. It's a couple of 12 packs of Dial soap. I've never used this soap, and it smelled nice, so I decided I would give that a try. So here again, stock up on your soaps, stock up on your deodorant, stock up on your feminine hygiene products, because you're going to need those. And next we have Coricidin HBP Cold and Flu. Now I keep these on stock because when I feel the flu coming on, I have to get on top of it right out of the gate. I can't do like some people do and let a cold linger, because if I let it linger, it's going to get horrible for me. So I keep the Coricidin HBP on hand, and the HBP stands for high blood pressure. So this is for people who have high blood pressure. Now, if you didn't know, regular cold and flu medicine will increase your blood pressure. So now they have a cold and flu medicine that won't cause your blood pressure to go up. So I keep the Coricidin on hand. They have cold and flu and cold and cough, and then they have maximum strength as well. This is over the counter. It is kind of pricey. This particular box is between $6 and $7, but it's well worth it. And be advised, it will put you to sleep. So if you're going to take Coricidin, make sure you're at home and you're not planning on going anywhere, because it will knock you out. All right, and then we have some allergy relief here. Now, this is the off-brand Zyrtec is what this is, and it works just as good as Zyrtec. I got this at Walmart, and when you go into the medical section of Walmart, you'll see the name brand stuff is stocked at eye level. But the same medicine that is cheaper is stocked lower, below that medicine. And you have to look past the brand name and look at the scientific name of the medicine. So this is the same medicine as Zyrtec, is on the bottom shelf. It's 88 cents a box. Now I keep these in stock too, because I have allergies, and this works the best for me. So on any given day, for example, if someone's outside mowing grass, I don't have to be the one mowing grass. But if someone is mowing grass, my eyes start itching, my nose starts running, and it just goes downhill from there. So I keep plenty of allergy medicine on hand. All right, next we have some pain relief here. We have some Tylenol. And yes, this is a 2-pack of Tylenol. It's 1,000 caplets. And you see that this is the off-brand here. But here again, you have to look at the scientific name. This is Tylenol. It's an off-brand, but it's Tylenol. It does the same thing. And you need to keep some sort of pain medicine on hand, whatever works for you. Because if we have a grid down scenario, you don't have any pain medicine and you have illness in your family, you know, you're going to be in a difficult situation. So purchase your pain meds, purchase your allergy medicine, purchase your cold and flu medicine, and keep it in stock. All right, now we have some rolled gauze here, soft cushioning fabric. So here again, this will allow you to wrap some injuries up if you sprain something. You just want to keep these emergency supplies on hand. And we have some non-stick pads. It says non-stick, but then it says with adhesive tabs. So this will allow you to put gauze on a larger wound. Let's say you have a large cut or burn. You can use these pads on that. Now here I do have some medical tape here. You never know what you use that for. I do have another set of gauze that does not have adhesive tabs on it. And this particular tape seems to work a little better for me, and this is the paper tape, than the other tape. It doesn't hurt as bad. The other tape kind of hurts sometimes when you take it off. And I'm always looking for something that's going to ease the pain and not be so bad. So you need to think about getting bandages and wraps and hot compresses, cold compresses. Think about what your life would be like if all the stores shut down, you couldn't get to the pharmacy to get your medicine, electricity is out. What would you need to sustain your life? Okay, as I stated in a previous video, my parents are up in age and they don't have the energy to get out and shop for preps. So what I'm doing is I'm starting a couple of prep bins for them. I'm getting the supplies together, and so I've purchased these bins here. They're not awfully large because I don't want them to have to really struggle to pick up anything super heavy. So these two bins here will be used for my parents. I'm going to fill these two up with different prep supplies, and I'm just going to take it to their house and drop it off. So if you're prepping, I know you're thinking about taking care of your family, but if your parents are still living, think about taking care of your parents as well. So this is my Walmart haul. No, it's not a lot. It's just a little bit. But as I always say, a little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. Have a great day.